Hi everyone, I am Ketra. Today we are going to do a collective reading, and this is going to be for the water element. So that would be Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. So my intention for this reading is to ask my guides to help me look a little bit in the energy that you've been in for 2025, the energy that you're stepping into for 2026. We're going to use the Akashic Soul Records to see where your soul's path has been at for 2025 and 2026. We'll use tarot for 2025. After tarot for 2026, I invite you guys to just sit back, relax, take a nice deep breath so you can connect with your higher self and the messages that you're meant to receive today. And again, it is a collective reading, so some of these messages may not resonate with you, and that's okay. And I do also want to just thank you guys so much for watching my videos this past 6 months. It has been absolutely amazing. So now, guys, can you please show me where has our water element sign been at for 2025? We're going to put those back. All right. And we're going to put those back because I'm asking for one card. One card for their collective energy for 2025. It is path forging. So for 2025, the water sign has been path forging. You are being called to create a new path where none seems to exist. The old roads no longer lead you where you must go. Trust your steps even when you are unsure. And just as a side note, so I have a laptop where I can see the image of my camera, right? And so as I'm starting your reading, the image in the back on my laptop flipped. It is now water. It is a beautiful lake. That is absolutely insane. I love when my guides do things like that. But the path forging that you guys have been on for 2025, the energy has had emotional heaviness, deep processing. You felt everything: old wounds, grief, empathy, unprocessed emotions, difficulty separating emotions from others. But yet you have been forging forward on your path. Even when you didn't know how to do so, that's what you did in 2026. But I think the message from here is I'm really feeling like for 2026, the old roads no longer lead you to where you must go. Trust your steps even when you're unsure. So we're going to ask Tarot to show us a little bit of 2025 for you guys. So this could be what you have felt during the year or where you're currently at, because it's a collective reading that is for you to decide. So I'm just asking to give me messages that I need to share with you guys for 2025 for the water signs. Okay. King of Cups. We're just going to lay down 3 and see where that goes. Okay. All right. So 2025 collective energy for our water sign is, and I think it's so great again that we start with a King of Cups. So that is you trying to emotionally balance yourself throughout this year of 2025, through all of the chaos that you have felt, the old wounds, the grief, the empathy, the unprocessed emotions. You've really been trying to stay steady and balanced this year. Whether you were able to achieve that or not is something that only you can answer, but this has been a theme for you for 2025. What you really wanted to focus on is what brings you happiness, what brings you that happy, happy, joy. But what kind of has gotten in the way, I kind of feel, is being stuck in your thoughts, holding on too tightly to the way you feel things have to be. But we're going to get some clarity really quick on that one right there. So clarify the Four of Pentacles for me. Clarify that Four of Pentacles for me. So you have the Knight of Wands and the Five of Cups and the Four of Swords. So it feels like what you were holding on to so tightly in your mind was things that you basically needed to let go. And I know that's kind of repetitive for some of these readings, but for 2025, the energy really felt like you were kind of charging in one direction. You were like, I'm doing this. I'm excited about it. I'm curious about how this is going to play out. But past despairs, past situations that have happened have kind of kept you like at a pause, like at that you're just holding on so tightly to how things used to be, and it's not working for you. So like the old roads no longer lead you to where you must go. So clearly, like this is you trying to go on to the roads. The Five of Cups, it's that road's not working for you anymore, and you're being asked to pause. You're being asked to reevaluate. You're being asked to think. So like swords or mental clarity. So you've been asked to stop and think and figure out what it is that you want to do moving forward. So if you're in the energy of being unable to separate your emotions from others, even though you're trying to be the King of Cups, and you really, really, really want to have that kind of feeling of energetic clarity, it just feels like for 2025, the energy, it just feels a little heavy, if I'm being honest. And so, yep. So I asked for a clarifying card for the Sun, and it was the Queen of Swords. So it's just that inability to gain that clarity. It's the lack of trust for situations that have happened for you guys in 2025. And then this is what you want. That Ace of Pentacles, that is the gift from the divine. That is what you have been searching for with your King of Cups. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to figure out with the Akashic Soul Records, where are you at energetically for 2026? So what I wrote down was the energy that you get to step into for 2026 is knowing your emotional boundaries by intuitively knowing what isn't yours to carry. Knowing you can care without having to rescue. Intuition is stronger because of the energetic emotional balance. Emotional cycles end when the lesson has been learned. And so I remember when I wrote that one down, the emotional cycles will end when the lesson has been learned. It's like situations that you find yourself like, if somebody's like, oh God, I always like have the same kind of mate, like somebody that you're attracted to, and then they have the same patterns as the previous person and the previous person. It's because your soul is trying to learn a lesson, but yet you haven't learned it down here. So your path will continue to be like on a hamster wheel kind of cycle. Until you learn the lesson, it's going to continue. But the energy in 2026 is, if you allow it to show you the lessons with that mental clarity that you've been seeking, if you allow those lessons to actually reveal themselves, the negative patterns will stop. The ability to choose connections intentionally with emotional clarity. So there it is. Excuse me. So to be able to stop those cycles when the lesson has been learned, it's the ability to choose the connections intentionally with emotional clarity. And that's the energy that should be coming in for the water signs for 2026. But you have to be willing to recognize it, right? Sometimes we take the path of least resistance, and that sends us straight down the same path, right? So for 2026, your soul calling, you hear a new call rising from your depths. It asks for commitment, courage, and heart. Say yes to the adventure your soul prepared long ago. Absolutely. Oh my goodness. I absolutely love this card. It's been a really, really long time since collectively this card has come out for you guys. But for 2026, for my water signs, you hear a new call rising from your depths. That is, you are emotion. You're a water sign. It's just asking for you again, like with learning that lessons, it's asking you to commit to the lesson learned so that you can stop that cycle. Say yes, go on an adventure, the adventure that your soul wants to go on. And you'll know that it's right because it'll feel right. This has been a collective theme that has come out for every single element. It is for me to share with you what is a yes from your soul and what is a no. A yes is that feeling, whatever it is for you. For me, the feeling is the feeling that I get. Like, let's say if somebody said, let's go to Disneyland. Absolutely. That kid feeling pops up, and it is like a yes. It is like I am so attracted to that option or that adventure that you just get this like happy feeling. It's like Christmas Eve before Christmas, when you know that like Santa is coming, or that you get to have all of this. And Santa is not just presents. Santa is the opportunity to spend time and share love with your family. So it's that feeling, you know, and that no is like a whoa. I don't know why this just came up, but the feeling of you have a root canal and you have to address it, like, oh, nobody wants to do that. That is a no from your soul. So for 2026, the knowing which direction to go comes from you tapping into your intuition, which becomes easier to do when you have emotional clarity. And how do you achieve that emotional clarity? You recognize the energy that you're in. What energy does a situation, person, connection, place, thing, what energy does that put you in? And that's how your soul's trying to get to you, to let you know what it is that you should or maybe shouldn't do. We're going to use After Tarot to kind of look a little bit into 2026, just to get some guidance for the energy that you're stepping into for 2026. And how great is it to have the opportunity to know that if you listen intuitively, you'll know what's yours to carry, what you need to do to possibly help somebody, but that you don't have to rescue everybody. It's taking that pause and asking, are you asking for advice, or do you just need me to listen? Sometimes we try to fix everything and everybody. And for our water signs, you're just being asked to listen. Listen to your heart, listen to your soul. So for 2026, what are they stepping into? Awesome. Where was that? So freaking cool. Okay, so check it out. So 2025, right? This card really made me stop and I wanted to know a little bit more about it, right? First card out for 2026 is the Four of Pentacles, but it's the After Tarot. It is the release of holding on to too much in your mind. This is the, and then it's death is right here, because if you are able to step out of holding on too tightly, you release what no longer serves you. So that energy field changes around you and it transforms you. So I love that that is the first card that came out for you. You also then have the Judgment card. So your ability to feel where your soul is being called to next. Just like when I described, if you can tap into that feeling, this is you, this is your energetic energy coming in for you if you accept it. And then here she is, the High Priestess, and it just makes me feel it is a complete yes that I'm feeling right now, is that yes, they will be able to tap into their intuition. Yes, they will realize that they are divine, a divine being, and that they are limitless, because they'll be able to tap in. They'll be able to have that knowing. I absolutely love that for you. I'm so happy that that came out the way it did. I was going to pull more cards, but I just don't feel like I need to. You're going to be able to release those thoughts that you're hanging on to that are keeping you like energetically stuck. You're going to know because you're going to hear it. You're going to feel it. And then High Priestess energy, you're just going to tap in and just know. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to get 3 cards from Tarot for advice moving forward right now. It's not necessarily just 2025 or 2026. Slow down. What are the 3 cards of advice for you guys? I love that. It is the Page of Wands. It is the Magician. And it is the 6 of Wands. So when you're able to just kind of like think about what it is that you want to do moving forward, what is that? Or are you the Knight of Wands? You're the Knight of Wands. I'm sorry. Are you the Page of Wands? I don't know. But what I'm feeling from this card is that you're just able to stand in your own truth in 2026. You're able to feel what it is. And I just feel strength from this card. I don't usually, like, I'm so bad with like Roman numerals and all of those kind of things. Because he's the Knight of Wands. You have the Knight of Wands up here. He is the Page of Wands. So the reason I wanted to know for sure which one this was is because I just feel so curiously strong about the ambition and the drive that you're going to have moving forward. Right? And I wanted clarity on that because you have the Magician. So the Magician is realizing that you have all the tools around you to be able to do whatever it is you want. And it is a card of manifesting what you want. without the hoopla around the word, oh, I'm manifesting. You have the actual tools to do what it is that he, they, them want to do. You know what I mean? Like, you just get to figure out what it is that you want to do. And then you have the Six of Wands, which is a card of celebration. It is you, like, so like, you know, what's so funny? He's not on the horse here, but he's on the horse here. And I just feel like the message is get up, get on the horse. Oh, and 2026 is, I think it's the year of the horse. I think starting somewhere in February, I think on the 17th or something like that. So for the water signs, just get on the horse and take it where you want it to go. And you'll know because you're guided. So I love that for you. So as always, you guys, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Like I said, it's been an amazing 6 months. So I'll start doing videos again sometime at the beginning of January. So enjoy the holidays. Happy New Year. And until the next video, take care and have a great rest of your day.